microphone has to compete with you. So if you can please be a little quiet, or if you have absolute essential personal thing to talk about, you can step outside as well. Thank you so much for that. So next up, I'm going to call upon someone who was a 2017 Republican candidate for District 19 for New Jersey Assembly. He has a bachelor's from two universities, APS University and Keene University. Please give it up for CPA Dave Malhodra.
Good evening, everyone. What a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you to my friend Ibra Naveim for arranging this wonderful event. And thank you, Jack, for taking the time. Thank you all to be here with our next governor, Jack Ciattarelli. In just 18 days, your vote can change the direction of this state to be a prosperous state and with brighter future. In 8 years of Murphy government, we led us nowhere. Our schools are failing. Their administration is more worried about divisive agenda over education. As a parent of 2 children, I've seen the material kept in the school classrooms. They are pushing LGBTQ plus agenda, pride culture, and while math and science scores are plummeting. There are certain schools that drugs are being poured in, and they worried about cash bail, cash reform, and the criminals over our kids. We have been fighting for it. We care about all human beings, but we must start pushing that policy that's creating the woke and confused generation. Have you ever noticed in the last 24 years the Democrats have been in assembly in New Jersey? They have been here, and look at the overall situation. Taxes on the roof, income tax, sales tax, turnpike, real estate tax. Where the money goes? And they still need more and more taxes. While our infrastructure is crumbling, we are here all the day still coming up with the new taxes. So this is a big government, and then money is going from our pocket without any accountability. We deserve a lot better. It's time to wake up, New Jersey, and elect Jack as our new governor of New Jersey. Don't believe all those nonsense they spread against Republicans. Let's reject that nonsense and vote for Republican Party all the way. Let's take care of our children and bring that common sense back to New Jersey. Get motivated, get out, and vote for Jack. Again, I'll thank you, all of you came here. Thank you, Ibra Naveim, and thank you to our organizer here, Sadiqa. Give a big round of applause to her. She arranged a great event, so thank you all.
Alright, once again I request all of you in the back if you can please lower the volume, or we can all stop the event and wait for your conversation to finish. They still don't know what I'm saying here. But alright, the reason I'm saying that because now I'm going to call upon someone, you all know him. He is an entrepreneur and a successful pharmacy owner. He has helped a lot of Muslims as well as non-Muslims in his practice. The theme that you have been hearing this evening, faith, family, and freedom, he coined that term because his values align very much with these 3 words, faith, family, and freedom. He is the conservative and the patriotic voice of New Jersey. They say a friend can run an extra mile for you, but he has actually driven more than 10,000 miles to campaign for Jack. Please welcome the Executive Director of New Jersey Muslim Relations for Jack Ciattarelli, our gracious host, Dr. Ibra Naveim Bhutta.
I'm normally very good at speaking at events like that, but today I'm feeling an extra pressure. Jack, how's that event?
told them I will consider this event to be successful if I see people standing, if I see people looking for chairs and complaining, why can't we find chairs? Sadika is the one who's organizing this wonderful night. I told her, if I see everyone sitting on chairs, I'm not gonna be happy. Thank you so much, my brothers. Thank you so much. I'm speechless. I was born in a village in Pakistan. I didn't even know what an electricity is until I was 12 years old. This is what we talk American dream. And look, I'm standing here campaigning for Jack Ciattarelli, running for governor as an executive director for New Jersey Muslim Relations. This is what we call American dreams. If you are competent and if you know what you are doing, nobody can stop you. Nobody. You just have our Muslim brother acting as an advisor to President Trump. You're telling me that Trump doesn't know he's Muslim? If Trump can appoint Muslims on his advisory council, what is that is going to stop you to get appointed? That's my question. Do not pay attention to those losers who are running non-profits and telling you that you don't have a future. Shame on those. I will be standing in front of them to protect my community. We deserve the seat on the table. Like they say, if you are not on the table, you will be on the menu. And I have taken this charge. My community is not on the menu. My community is on the table. You are telling me that you will stop Jack from coming to masjid? Who can stop me? Come and stop me. Come. Will you let those people stop them? Will you allow that to happen? Are we weak? Are we corrupt? Then who can stop us? I challenge you. Come and stop Jack. Jack is not in the masjid anymore. Jack is in our hearts. Take it out if you can. Take it out if you can. You spread the fake propaganda. You're testing my patience. You're sending me messages. We're gonna come after you. Come. My mom gave birth to a lion. शेर का बच्चा पड़ा है इधर. आओ मेरे पीछे. आओ मेरे पीछे. मेरे यार इधर मेरे साथ खड़े हैं. मेरे दोस्त मेरे साथ खड़े हैं. उखाड़ोगे उखाड़ोगे. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਭੈਣ ਦੀ ਸੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਭੈਣ ਦੀ ਸੀ try to intimidate me for what? I am not corrupt like you. I am a man of my word. I gave my word to Jack. I'm gonna stand with you. I am standing with him. My people are standing with him. My people are standing with him. Today is not an event. This is a referendum for Jack. Who is going to... Who do we think deserves to be our governor? Who do we love? Who is going to protect our families? Who is going to protect our kids? Who is going to fix New Jersey? You are teaching LGBTQ in school. For what? Who is going to stop that agenda? Who is going to protect our massages? You are telling that Jack is going to stop them from stop that corrupt money that was going into your pocket. Jack is going to stop that funding. No other funding is going to be stopped. So telling my community, I'm sorry I am emotional today, but I have had it enough. This is not a weak community. This is a community of intellectuals. This is the community who always stood with this country. These are the people who recognize US. The first Muslim country who recognized US was Morocco, was a Muslim country. We always take pride. We take pride in our religion. We take pride in our ethnicity. Nobody can tell it and intimidate us because I'm supporting Jack. No. Can I have some water? I am not done yet. I am not done yet. मुझे मेरे लोगों के साथ Jack, you know what they tell people? I am swearing in front of Allah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. If I ever ask Jack for any favor, he is our witness. If I ever ask him for any appointment, he's front of us. If I ever ask him, take me into your cabinet, did I ever ask him? No! I don't need anything. I am never gonna ask anything for me. But you know what I'm gonna ask him? I'm gonna ask him tonight in front of my people. Do I have your permission to ask him? Do I have your permission to ask him? The first ask from my community, we want you to fix our schools. We are hardworking people. We have to send money to our parents back home. We are paying extra fee to Islamic schools here because we are not happy with what they are teaching in the public schools. When we were in Pakistan, we were sending our kids to American schools. And now, we are in America and sending our kids to Islamic schools. We believe in this country. We believe in institutions. We want you to fix that. Ask number one. They're telling you God is there. He wants something for himself. No! Nothing for myself. For my people, for my community. Ask number two. We want to have a seat on the table. We want to be in those rooms where decisions will be made. And not necessarily mean me. I said we. I'm going to collect resumes from top intellectuals, from people who are qualified. I'm going to give it to Jack. It will be merit based, but we want to be into those rooms where all decisions are made. We want to have a ban of same-sex marriage. And I know my brother voted against it, and he will do it again. We talk about family. A family comes into place when a man and a woman gets married, not the same sex. We oppose same-sex. We oppose same-sex marriage. We respect everyone, but you cannot teach our kids like that. Oh, maybe you were born like a female, or you were born like a male. I grew up with all my friends. Was I a gay? You all had male friends. Nobody tried to confuse us. You are hanging out with boys, maybe you are a gay. Nobody confused us like that because we know God has made me a man and I am a proud man. Nobody is going to confuse our kids in the public schools. Nobody. This was ask number two. Number three. Ask number four. We want safe communities. We want safe communities. And I was very happy when he chose Ciattarelli to be the Lieutenant Governor. Let me tell something interesting to you today, Jack. Some little homework for you if you already don't know about it. You know the police as an institution? Who was the founder of that? I know you always mention America. When America was founded, Morocco was the first Islamic country. who accepted it or recognized it. I have a question. Who was the person who formed the institution of police, which we always call shurta? Who was the founder? There was no concept of a police. Our second caliphate, Sayyidina Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He is the founder of police. This police was founded, this department was founded by Umar ibn al-Khattab, second Khalifa. When he chose Gannon, I loved it. He chose Sheriff Gannon to be our lieutenant governor. He's gonna help Jack to save our communities. So we want safe neighborhoods, safe communities, Jack. I want to say so many things. I'm leaving this for next time when Jack is running. But my only difference is he will be governor by then. He'll be an incumbent governor. So I'm going to say all these things after 4 years. I won't take too much time, just 2 minutes. To see this crowd, I just want to thank few people, Jack. And with your permission, I want to call them on stage so that you know who are the people who are behind this the thing that you see. I'm happy and impressed. I wasn't expecting this much. This is beyond my expectation. So there are few brothers who played a pivotal role in this. Number one is my younger brother, my partner, Haider Ahmed. My cousin, Shaukat Abbas. And my two brothers from Gujarat that I belong, Chaudhry Omar and NADEEM Chaudhry. I will not be able to call upon everybody on the stage because there are those people who helped me a lot in the background. One is actually looking into me in my eyes. I don't want to call him on the stage because he said no. But he did a great job. I'll tell Jack. Okay? I'm not going to bring him on stage, but I'll tell you the person. I have these two brothers. I have a brother Arif Khan who ran for assembly also. Brother Irfan is the owner of Pink Pistachio Restaurant. He was very generous and kind to invite Jack, even though there was a campaign against him to boycott Pink Pistachio. You know what he said? I'm going to close all restaurants if it comes to that. If they're going to blackmail me by inviting Jack Ciattarelli, IBRAR, invite him every day. My people are not good, brave people. They'll give their life for you, Jack. I said this last time too. We believe in you, brother. We know we need you to fix this state. These are my people. So where is brother Irfan? And I have another distinguished guest. His name is Mr. Patalu. He has over 10 million followers on TikTok. He was kind enough to come here to support my event tonight. He's gonna go live and he's gonna encourage Muslims to vote for Jack. Mr. Patalu from Pakistan, I'm sure youth already know him. Old people, start looking into his profile today. And Sister Sadika, who put up a nice show here. Long voice messages, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I said, Sadika, Baji, please type. I'm busy at pharmacy, I cannot play those 20 minutes messages. I'm sorry if I'm not able to mention everybody's name. Please, don't say I'm not going to vote for Jack because he didn't call me up on the stage. No. Please, okay? Vote for Jack. One last thing, before we take a photograph with Jack Ciattarelli. Every time I got tired, people from my community, when I was blamed that somebody said you are taking money from Jews. I said, I check my bank account every day, brother. It is not there. I have brother Sarfraz, He is a little conservative. If he can come to the stage, please. He played a big role behind this show. Well, it's surprised me. And Sayyid Zain Bukhari, if you could come up on the stage, please. Sayyid Zain Bukhari. And now it's time to invite Jack Ciattarelli, our next governor, on stage to have a group photo with my core team. I would like to call Brother Uzair on stage. He's going to present our traditional Ciattarelli topi to Jack Ciattarelli. Brother Uzair, please. And after that, I'm not going to be holding between you and Jack. He's all yours. I'm tired. I woke up at 5 o'clock, didn't have breakfast. I'm tired. Huh? You can say, oh yeah, there is this thing there. It's called Ciattarelli cap. Answer. Alright guys, thank you so much. We're gonna take Jack back to after the picture. We'll have his proper, MC will do a better job. Let's take a picture.
For better education, and will fight for better economic opportunity for all. He's a lifelong Jersey guy, a father, a successful businessman, and a former state legislator. He's the one who most closely aligns with the values that this community believes in: faith, family, and freedom. He's the only candidate in this race who will do exactly what he's saying that he will do. At this time, I want to see all the energy that you have right now as we welcome to the stage the next governor of New Jersey, the one and only Jack Ciattarelli!
No community across New Jersey has welcomed me as you have tonight, and I am forever grateful. Sadiqa, thank you for all of your logistic coordination. Dr. Ibra Naveim, just once I wish you would say what's exactly on your mind. Let's hear it one more time for the doctor. 8 months ago, an attorney at one of New Jersey's largest law firms, who I've known for a very long time, called me and said, I have a client that wants to meet you. And so I went to the offices in Newark, and I sat with the attorney there in the offices, and in walked this very imposing figure, this very impressive man, Dr. Ibra Naveim. And he sat down and we talked for about a half hour, and then he said to me, 8 months ago. I am going to help you be the next governor of New Jersey, and that man hasn't let me down one day since that very day. And he's never asked for anything in return other than a better New Jersey. And that's exactly what I'm going to provide you when we win this race, a better New Jersey, I tell you right now. To the Muslim community here across New Jersey, 350,000 strong. You make New Jersey more intellectually vibrant, more culturally vibrant, and more economically vibrant. And I celebrate you each and every day as a candidate, and I will celebrate you each and every day as your governor here in the state of New Jersey. You will have a seat at the table. Your voice will be heard. There is great power and beauty in our diversity. New Jersey is, in fact, the most diverse state in the country. And as governor, I will do everything in my power to make sure that we embrace the power and beauty of that diversity. I will educate people on the Muslim community, more than 300,000 strong. Muslim Americans died in the Civil War, in the War of 1812, in the Civil War, in the First World War, in the Second World War. And Dr. Ibra Naveim reminded us that when we declared our independence 250 years ago, the first country to recognize our independence was a Muslim country. And I'm so glad of the different speeches I've heard here tonight reminding us that the value system of the Islamic faith and the Muslims is very much aligned with that of the Republican Party. Faith, family, and freedom. And so I welcome the renewal, if you will, and the rebirth of the Muslim Community Party in terms of getting involved in the political process. By attending these events throughout the course of the year, you have the ability, 300,000 strong, to tip the balance in the outcomes of elections if you participate. And I've seen greater participation amongst the Muslim American community this year than I ever have before. And I thank you for that participation. On 100 years ago, my grandparents came to this country in search of one thing, the American promise, the promise of opportunity. My grandfather started out as a laborer, saved his money, bought a backhoe, a trailer, a dump truck, and became a very successful independent contractor in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s. My parents worked very, very hard. My father didn't have a high school diploma. My mother worked midnights for Johnson & Johnson. My father worked in the street department for Public Service Gas as a laborer. There were a number of years in the 60s and 70s where they owned a restaurant bar. My mother worked midnights. She ran the restaurant bar by day. My dad worked by day. He ran the restaurant bar by night. And every dime they made went to their 4 children, the roof over our head, the clothes on our back, the meal on the table, and our public school education, and then my private college education at Seton Hall University, where I graduated as a bachelor's in accounting, master's in finance, and passed the CPA exam. My parents taught us every single day in that house of our responsibilities to each other, to our family, to our community, and to our country, teaching us never to ask for anything in return other than the promise of America of opportunity. And then it was up to each one of us, through the virtue of hard work, to take advantage of that opportunity and achieve our full potential. I was very, very lucky to be raised by those parents. But the qualities that I saw in my parents, who are no longer with us, are the very same qualities I see in members of the Muslim American community all throughout New Jersey. I see the way you're committed to your family and to your faith, and how committed you are to raising your children in the right way. And it pains me that many of you came here to take advantage of, for example, our public school system. And yet the opposition party has done things to the public school curriculum that are not in the best interest of family and not in the best interest of our children. And I promise you that that will change when I'm your governor. We will get back to basics in teaching critical life skills to our children. Reading, writing, math, science, civics, and leaving other subject matter for at home at the kitchen table where it belongs between parents and children when you decide to have those discussions with your children, not government. I'm also committed as your governor to restoring New Jersey as a law and order state where we respect the rule of law and there is legal consequence for those who break the law. My Attorney General, who I appoint, the 21 county prosecutors who I appoint, and the superintendent of the state police who I appoint will be sensitive to the needs of the Muslim American community all throughout New Jersey. As they will all minority communities. We will reform things like cashless bail. We will get rid of cashless bail, which has created a professional criminal who is terrorizing our communities. Nonviolent crime in this state is spiking. Break-ins, car thefts, flash mobs along the Jersey Shore, flash mobs in our malls. Why? Because there's no consequence for unlawful and unruly behavior. We will get back to a day where we respect the rule of law. We will have safe communities once again here in the state of New Jersey when I am your governor. I followed in the footsteps of my grandparents and my parents as a two-time successful business owner. And like many of you, created jobs right here in New Jersey through my own entrepreneurial spirit. I see that same spirit in the Muslim American community all throughout New Jersey. But we have to make New Jersey a better place to do business. I refuse to be the governor of a state that is ranked year over year over year as one of the worst places in the country to do business because our taxes are so high, because our regulations, we over-regulate our businesses, because we're not teaching our children the critical life skills that employers eventually need, and because our electricity bill is going through the roof because of the failures of the current administration. We will fix all those things when I'm governor. We will lower our business taxes. We will lessen our regulations. Our school system will produce the labor that we need. And we will lower our electricity bill on day one by reversing all the policies of the current administration. And in so doing, make New Jersey more affordable for individuals and families, but also make it a better place to do business. Small businesses have a very soft spot in the heart of Ciattarelli, because 3 generations of Ciattarellis have all been successful small business owners. What pains me greatly today is that an overwhelming of New Jerseyans feel the state is headed in the wrong direction. 2 out of 3 New Jerseyans are looking to leave as soon as they possibly can. That's not the state that I want to be governor of. I do not want to be the governor of a state that's ranked year over year over year as one of the worst places in the country to do business. Leadership matters. And when something I love is broken, I want to fix it. I love the state of New Jersey. It's been very, very good to 3 generations of New Jerseyans. So when people ask me, why are you running for governor? It's to make sure today's New Jerseyans and future generations of New Jerseyans feel confident they can achieve their American dream once again here in New Jersey, no matter who they may be. I am committed to making New Jersey that place once again, where everyone, race, creed, color, and faith feels confident they can achieve their American dream right here in New Jersey once again. I am the first gubernatorial candidate in history that has a Muslim as part of his inner circle of advisors, and that advisor is Dr. Ibra Naveim. Muslims will be represented in my administration. The voice of the Muslim community will be heard. As governor, I will reinvigorate the Interfaith Council, where the leaders of all of our religious faiths meet once a quarter with the governor over breakfast, and we talk about ways to work together to strengthen our community. And there will be an advisory council on Muslim relations to work in partnership with me as your governor. To celebrate our diversity, and we are diversity not only of ethnicity but also of faith, I have pledged myself as governor to attend at least twice a month 2 different houses of worship, whether it be a mosque, a temple, a Christian church, synagogue, to celebrate our diversity. So twice a month I will be attending different houses of worship to join together and try to bring our community of New Jersey closer together. That is the job of a leader, and it's one I intend to be successful at all throughout my tenure as your governor. When the other side in a political campaign is lying about you, it is a sign of desperation. The other side has based their entire campaign on a stack of lies against me, her disdain for President Trump, and that she can fly a helicopter. What the hell does that have to do with fixing the state of New Jersey? We need a governor who's going to fix the state of New Jersey. Now, I suggest you fasten your seatbelts. If any of you gets a flat tire on the way home tonight, my opponent is going to blame it on President Trump. There is nothing she won't blame on President Trump. She will remind you over the course of the next 18 days, as she has the past 4 months, she'll remind you every single day that she's a woman. Dr. Ibra Naveim has asked me to remind every single one of you, I'm a man. She'll remind you that she's a mother of 4. I'll remind you I'm a father of 4. She'll remind you she's an attorney. I'll remind you I'm a CPA business owner. She'll tell you she knows how to fly a helicopter. I'm here to tell you she doesn't know a damn thing about fixing the state of New Jersey. There are 3 things I want to remind you if you don't already know about me. Number 1, the Ciattarellis have all been very successful here in New Jersey because of our hard work. We've been very, very fortunate. And the point I'm trying to make with the utmost humility is this. This is not a job I need. It's not a title I need. It's not a vanity tour. I've already had the best titles in the world. Son, brother, husband, father. But make no mistake, I want this job. On your behalf, on our behalf, I want this job. There's something else I want you to know. I'm not owned by any of the special interests, powerful special interests that own the current governor, powerful special interests that own my opponent. Once your governor is owned by the special interests, they are compromised. And once they are compromised, they cannot get the job done. You don't need to worry about that with me. I will not waver, I will not weaken, I will stand strong, and I will represent this community and every other community across the state of New Jersey. But the third thing I want you to know is what's most important to me, and it's this. Unlike governors, Republican and Democrat, over the last 40 years, every single one of them is trying to use the governorship of New Jersey to become president, to become U.S. Senator. I do not want to be U.S. Senator. I don't want to be president. I don't want to write a book. I just want to right the ship known as New Jersey. So you don't have to worry about me losing my focus. My only ambition in life left is to fix the state we all love. I want to believe you love it too. That's why you're here tonight. Let us work together to fix the state we all love. Now, the theme for this campaign is it's time. It is time. And in 17 days, New Jersey will make up its mind and decide. I'm confident if we work together and finish strong over these last 17 days, I'm coming back here right after the election as governor-elect. And then 2 months after that, I'm coming back here as the governor of New Jersey. faith, family, freedom. It is my honor and privilege to be in your company tonight. You have overwhelmed me with your graciousness and hospitality. And I am so very excited to see the Muslim community so very, very engaged in the political process. One last reminder, I've said it a few moments ago, I will say it again. This community has the ability to tip the balance of the outcomes of elections. Engage, engage, engage. It is your civic responsibility as an American to engage, to honor those Muslim Americans and all other Americans who sacrificed their lives at one time or another for us to enjoy our freedoms, our faith, and our family. It is time. Thank you all so very, very much. Let's win this election. Thank you.
So earlier I had said that if people have any questions, we have lots of questions that came in and I was texted. I'm not